We usually give our professors 15 minutes, then we walk out and we say, they weren't here, class is over. But, okay, I'm reminiscing. I won't date myself. But good morning. This is the Housing, Community, and Economic Development Committee. I should put on my glasses. The vanity in men. We have several items I think we can move forward with, and we have a couple of individuals I want to thank for their stewardship and work with the Community Development Agency. I believe they're reappointments, and you guys want to both come on up? We have Mr. Victor Naro and Mr. Dwayne Gathers. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
This is really important. I'm sure they're going to get here, but I figure you guys have a busy day. You'd want to get out as soon as possible. First, I want to thank you for your hard work. I think over the years that I've worked with CRA, we've engaged each other in several challenges, and I'll just sharing with Mr. Gathers that in some of our areas, we were poised to do some great things with the CRA. And then we get hit with these setbacks, all these this economic turbulence that's affected us, and I understand the Supreme Court is going through their deliberations. All right, we have been joined by Councilman Richard Alarcon, and we're gonna as we watch him make a grand entry. Hey, Councilmember, good morning. Good morning, sir. See, like right there, 15 minutes, see, right? Professor time. Let's see, anybody else coming in? No, all right. But I do want to thank you for your hard work. I know this is a round two, or is it round three for both of you, or?
Round two.
Round two, all right. You didn't have enough the first time. I just want, hopefully you want to just share some words with us, as we go through the appointment process. Any?
Well,
We have free reign. Go ahead, Mr. Naro.
thank you for this opportunity, and I've been on the CRA board for less than a year, but it's been a great, rewarding experience to serve the city of LA in that capacity. I know I worked with you on many issues related to redevelopment over the years. I feel like I learned from you and your staff, and I've been able to now apply it into practice, and it's been a great honor. I mean, I'm humbled by the opportunity because I really feel that being on the CIO board, our decisions and the way we serve the community has citywide impact on people's lives and improve people's lives, and it brings really the kind of redevelopment projects to the city that creates good jobs, affordable housing, and provides for a better community in Los Angeles. So I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate the vote of confidence and for my ability to serve another 5 years.
And Mr. Naro, I know I think I started working in the Westlake area in 1991, actually 1989, and to see careers and organizations, nonprofits, folks that were just getting on their feet to now have a profound presence in the lives of many people because of their missions and all different levels of our quest to improve quality of life, and you've been a big part of that, and for that I thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Scatters. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. And I'll just, second really what my colleagues said. I've completed 1 year on the board, and but had the opportunity to work with CRA throughout a good part of the city when I covered Central and South LA with the LA EDC previously. So I was not unfamiliar with the work of the agency, and certainly I think we've had a good board. We've had very good leadership, particularly during the last year, which has been very turbulent given the early retirement plan, the reduction in staff, the relocation to a new building, the governor's actions against the agency, and then the uncertainty that leads to with staff not knowing whether they're going to exist. And throughout all of that, everyone continues to be positive and focused on the core mission of the agency. And certainly we are hopeful that in some shape or form that we will be still standing after January 15th, and because we do have a lot of work to do, and we don't have too many good economic development tools at our disposal, and the redevelopment agency is certainly has the ability to be a leader in that in this city during this time.
Mr. Gathers, I was reviewing the resumes of both of your backgrounds, and I strongly feel that the skill sets you bring to the table will require that level of creativity and how we regroup, how we become sharper, more efficient. It is an opportunity if we choose to see it that way.
Absolutely.
And I strongly believe what you bring to the table, given your background in the different arenas you've engaged in understanding development and government and looking at these leveraging points that we need to explore. And we need to figure out ways to generate revenue for the city, as opposed to continuous cutbacks and taxes. It's understanding the strength of our markets and being opportunistic with that ability is where we need to go. And I strongly feel that skill sets we both bring to the table allow us to get there. And I just want to give the staff a kudos and hanging in there. These are tough times. They're very precarious. So getting up in the morning is not the easiest thing to do, but just come in every day and just pound away and making the best of every opportunity is what we need to have consistently throughout the workday. So for that, I thank you. I thank you for that stewardship. Councilman Alarcon, any thoughts, words for our two candidates' reappointment?
Yeah, well, first of all, Victor Naro is one of my favorite people. I admire you, and I actually look to you for inspiration, because I know you've dedicated your life to improving the lives of the least among us and fighting for righteous causes. I was intrigued. The one thing I did notice in your resume was that you were on the police permit review board or something?
Yeah, that was my first commission appointment.
Yeah, I thought that was an odd one for you, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Liquor licenses.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, it prepared you for the rigors of the Community Redevelopment Agency Board. And then certainly, Dwayne, your resume speaks loudly for the contributions you can provide to the Community Redevelopment Agency. There's no question about it. You're very, very skilled. Both of you lend, I think, a tremendous amount of skills and abilities that Mr. Reyes referred to, and so I think these are tough times, but it calls for greater strategies and greater expertise sometimes to figure out new ways to do things. I think you're both overqualified, but for you to volunteer your service, having said that, you are, that speaks to your willingness to give back to the city, and that's exactly the kind of commission appointments we should be making. So I thank both of you for your service, and you certainly have my support, not just in the CRA, but in other activities that you might be involved with. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember. So this will be essentially a statement from the chair to the council.
The communication from the chair.
Communication?
Since there's no
I want to be
quorum.
on that statement.
Okay, absolutely.
Okay.
So you'll be as a yes on that report.
Yeah, okay, great.
And it'll be Richard Alarcon right there.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Unless we have another committee member, then it can be a full committee recommendation. Correct. Okay. So, thank you, gentlemen, and
you very much.
look forward to seeing you in the council. When are they scheduled for council?
This morning.
10 o'clock.
In about 1 hour.
Yeah.
1 hour.
So I'm used to plum, usually like a week later, 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
All right.
6 months.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Very
you.
much.
Thank you very much.
Hey, come on now. 6 months. Okay, we're gonna start now, okay? All right. So, let's go with item 3 for the record.
Sure. Item number 3 is motion Perry Rosenthal relative to actions to be taken pursuant to Los Angeles Municipal Code Section 12.81 for the operation of the winter shelter program from October 2011 to March 2012 by the Los Angeles Homeless Services Authority.
So this is pretty straightforward. There are no cards on this one?
No.
Okay. Any questions or comments on this item, Councilmember? No? So we can move this forward? Is there a formal statement I should make to move it forward? Is this good enough?
Just to be a communication from the
Okay.
From the chair.
We're going to run through this, folks. Items 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There are no cards on these items?
There are no cards for any items.
So we can move to approve the CLA report recommendations as appropriate on all these items?
Communication from CA or COA as appropriate.
Yeah, item number 6 is a CAO report, so it'd be approved CLA recommendations for items 4, 5, 7, and 8, if you wanted to do so.
Okay, we should do that.
Okay.
Okay.
What about 6?
And then CAO report, item.
Your report. Okay. So we covered all our bases? Yeah?
Yes, that's all the items on the agenda today.
All right, folks, have a short morning. Have a great day.